Warning, the following video you're about to watch does have a trigger warning, so sorry for all you feminists out there, anybody that supports the feminist movement, please click off now. What is going on, you guys? It's me, Kaldan, back with another YouTube video today. I want to talk about something that irks me a little bit, and I'm kind of mad about. Well, let's just say we got a new vice principal at our school, our assistant principal, and people are mad that she is doing her job. So, some of you don't know, around my area, or at least my school, the assistant principal's job is like to enforce the dress code and everything like that, while the actual principal deals with all the higher up stuff and things like that. And someone was mad because they assumed that those who break the dress code will have pictures being taken of them, and people are like, well, that's child pornography and things like that. Well, that's not the case. They did this based all off of an assumption that that was going to happen, and basically they started an online petition about saving or dress code reform. There were several counts of them saying the dress code promotes rape culture by holding the wearer accountable for thoughts of others, which, I mean, clearly it is your fault if you're going to wear what you want to wear and you want people to think a certain way of you. Because you don't wear clothes like that not to get an opinion or to get guys to like you. Kids in high school, we do it. We dress up to try and get the opposite sex to like us, if not even the same sex to like us. That way we can go on in life and do what we're supposed to do as humans. Now, let's just say this petition online, in my opinion, is way invalid. You have people signing it from California and New York. There's 475 signatures. I mean, you know it's not all true, and plus they're not actual names, and there's not even signatures from each person, so your account could be easily faked. They even state in this petition is specifically aimed to be putting an end to a picture documentation of dress code, which I read the student handbook, and there's nowhere in that dress code at all about that at all. No place in that dress code is there saying that pictures will be taken of you. I believe people were hopping on this because they don't want a dress code. They want to wear what they want to wear because they want to express themselves. Well, sorry. I mean, even though we do go to a public school, idiots think that, well, they can't give us a uniform policy, or they can't do anything if we all do this one thing. Well, number one, yes, they can't give us a uniform, even though we're a public school, that we can still get it. It all it has to do is be passed through administration. There's nothing in federal law saying we can't do it. It all just depends on the administration. Number two, you can express yourself still without looking like a whore or like a douche or things like that. You can wear acceptable clothes. Heck, go watch like an episode of The Office, so just don't look at Meredith. But like, look at the entire Office. You can wear stuff like that and still express yourself. It's not the matter of fact that you can't express yourself. It's the matter of fact that you want to wear what you want to wear, whether it's socially acceptable for an educational environment or not. And now, look, in reading off of this petition, they're putting the blame on the guys, which they shouldn't. The blame should not be put on anyone. The blame should be put on the idiots who signed this petition. Now, people think this petition is going to make a change, and it won't. The petition won't even make it to the administration. The petition won't do anything. And so people also made the idea to go on this upcoming Monday to attempt to break the dress code and try and get dress coded. And everyone's going to try it because they can't go after everyone at once. Well, I mean, they can. That's what people don't realize, is that they can do it. And it's just... It just like puts me in awe because they're like, well, guys have a harder time breaking the dress code than what women do because we can't wear strapless bras and lacy tops. And well, yeah, because that's not acceptable in an educational environment. It's common sense, and the dress code has been the same way for years. And that's what they don't realize, that they're like, they could be thankful that we're not wearing uniforms, because we easily could, and that's what they don't understand. We could easily be wearing uniforms within the next, I don't know, 3 weeks. We would be wearing uniforms, slacks and polos, across everyone. It doesn't matter if you're female, Apache attack helicopter, male, pickle. You'll be wearing slacks and a polo. And that's the thing that just puts me in awe, and it astonishes me. Like, why? Why is this the fact? Why do people get so triggered about it? And now that I think about it, I'm like, well, because it all came from an assumption. Now, isn't that a thing that feminists have a problem with, is people assuming stuff? But why is it okay for them to go and assume the same thing? Why are they going to go and assume that pictures are going to be taken? Why do they assume that they're not expressing themselves? Why do they assume that people aren't going to take action against them? Now, I'm just going to wear my normal clothes because I'm not an idiot. I'm just going to go ahead and wear my khaki shorts, a penguin shirt, my shoes. That's it. I mean, well, underwear, socks, but that's it. It's not hard not to break the dress code. That's what people don't understand. People try and play the line with the dress code. And I think people were mad that she's actually doing her job because the last assistant principal, sorry, no offense to you, but she was very lenient on the dress code, in my opinion. She was hard on it at the beginning of the year, and then she pretty much lightened up. People, I think, are just mad that the new assistant principal is actually doing her job. And that's what people weren't realizing. She is doing her job, not being there, she's not being their obedient servant and letting them do whatever they want. The dress code is in place for a reason. Clearly, it's not there, put there for no reason, just because you can't express yourselves. No, it's there because why do you need to wear ripped jeans or leggings without covering your buttocks, or why do you have to wear lacy tops? It's a learning environment. How idiotic are you? Like, you don't need to wear them. It's not a necessity. Sweatpants you're allowed to wear, you know, but like, it's not about a person's ability to express themselves. You can clearly express yourself in many other ways besides wearing jeans that are ripped, leggings, or lacy tops. You can do all that without wearing any of that, which is just like, you know, it makes me question, like, why do they think this? What makes them think it? Well, then I go down and I looked at the comments. The comments is a whole nother beast. So, let's see. Someone commented, "End sexism and the pressing against women and what they are." Well, that's not the case. I'm sorry. That is not the case whatsoever. Clearly, you're reading it wrong as well. Then there's there's another one that says, "Completely disrespectful to young women. Taking pictures of us is taking the dress code way too far. It's offensive, utterly disrespectful to one, and extremely disturbing." Well, they're not taking pictures. So many people have already been dress coded at the beginning of the year, but they're not getting pictures taken of them at all. This is based off an assumption, like I said before. You know, this whole petition is unnecessary whatsoever. You know, and then someone commented, "You should be able to wear whatever you want. It's not a private institution." Well, I mean, no, you're correct. It's not a private institution. It's a public school. But what you don't realize, they can easily make it a private institution. And I'm not saying they can go and make it a private school and get rid of state funding. That's not the case. What I'm saying is they can go ahead and give you uniforms, and then you wouldn't be able to express what you want at all. At all. Which is why it's such a meme right now in my school of it being, like, it's just very, I'm lost for words because it's so idiotic what some people say and what some people think. And, people are like, girls should be allowed to wear whatever they want. Boys just need to stop being disgusting. They're giving leeway because boys will be boys. No, we want respect. No, that's not how this works. Thank you very much. That's not how this works at all. It's not based off the guys. It's based off of common decency and some sort of brains in general to think what is acceptable in society during an educational environment and what's not. It's not about what you want to wear because, oh, I just want to show off my shoulders and all this and, oh, yes, I look so cute. No, it's not that. It's actually giving common decency. It's not, you're holding back my expression and I can't express myself. This isn't allowed. Well, sorry, feminists. That's not the case. But I'm getting too close to the end of this video here, guys. But make sure if you like this video, you know what to do. If you're new, subscribe, things like that. Guys, let's keep the comment section clean. And let's just go ahead. What is one thing you hate about your dress code? That's my question for you guys. Guys, we will see you later. Peace.